that it's not going to be, they're not going to have to go through things, basically, man. Not letting them know that martial law is coming, that Esau is going to be putting people in concentration camps. There's going to be war in the streets, famine and death. If these things come to you as a surprise, how are you going to have faith in Yahweh? You're going to be shook up. How are you going to have faith in Yahweh when these things come? If you ain't preparing for it spiritually, man, like, okay, these things are going to happen, but it's going to be all right. The Lord, hey, man, I got to move this way. I can't take the microchip, but I'm going to be all right without it. Or, the economy is going to collapse. But I'm going to be cool if I just believe in Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah, even the fact that we know these things are already going to happen, that means in those times, we're not going to bug out as the rest of these people. Because the rest of these people, you talk about anything real, the war, there's going to be economic collapse, there's going to be no food. They are immediately just start having panic attacks and shit. Like, they don't even want to talk about it. They don't even want to bring it up. It's too depressing. They don't want to talk about that right now. So they're already through, because when it's going to hit them in the face, it's going to smack them right in the face when it happens, when it's right there in front of you, and you haven't been thinking about it. You haven't been meditating on what's coming. But now it's right there. Now what are you going to do? You going to pretend it's not there? That's why these people are going to bug out. And ultimately, it's because the Lord blinded them. It was meant for them to not receive it, to not see what's going on, to be blinded.
Or think about, all these things are going to come, all these things are going to happen, and you never made a case for yourself.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
You never prayed to the Lord. You never, you never fasted. You never, like I said, made a case for yourself, basically. Hey, Yahweh Shai is a mediator. So then what do you have? What will you have going into this thing? That's why the scripture talk about building up now, building up your treasures now. All right, your righteousness now. Getting right with Yahweh Shai now, so that you got these things on your side when destruction comes, man. But like if you just been BSing the whole time and not doing anything, or telling lies, not speaking the truth, the Lord said that flood is going to come and overtake you, man. False prophets, making merchandise of the Lord, doing all these things that a lot of these camps do. That's why you see them, they're all dressed in the same, garments and everything. We gotta take this thing seriously, man. That's anything else is you'd be destroyed for it, basically, man.
Yeah, like we were talking about earlier. Hey, this is a walk for yourself, man, not for anybody else, not to be seen with people. Hey, we know we're fucked up in this place. Fucked up in this flesh. Like my brother did a lesson of things that can't be uttered. It's something you're like, God damn. Hey, the Lord, we want mercy, man. We want the Lord to have mercy on us. Hey, we know we're fucked up here. Hey, and that's the first thing that you gotta be sorrowful. Hey, we ain't nothing. The Lord doesn't need us. But He's having mercy on us. Even for us to come out here, to still keep fighting day in, day out, to serve Him. That's a blessing.
Yeah, which is, that's why I started out going into fasting, man. That's a way to build yourself up.
No, it's just a little tight.
Right? not speaking on a physical sense of being able to endure hunger, which a lot of people can't do, man. Especially in places like America that's so used to being able to get what they want whenever they want it. Fast everything. Imagine having to be hungry for a week, man. For days, man. There are a lot of people that can't do that. I'm not even talking about the physical side. I'm talking about the spiritual side. All right, that's a way to atone. It's a way to show sorrow. It's a way to show repentance. Is to be in the house of fasting, in the house with, like I said earlier, the house of mirth. That's the house of feasting. The house of mourning is the house of fasting. And that's what we need to be doing. We need to be building up while we have time to build up. And when I say build up, that means to get right with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Build that relationship with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Get your spiritual self ready, your faith ready. All right, and then stay that way, like David Goggins says. Stay hard, man. Stay spiritual. Stay spiritual, man. Make your case before the Lord. Plead to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. That's why I said pray without ceasing. All right, we gotta get right with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. That's the message. Get right with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Fear the Lord and keep His commandments. We're in a grace period where we're able to build up. We're able to, repent and be like, hey, man, I need, go hard in this direction. Go hard in this direction, the right way, man. Keep learning and keep building and keep getting better. That's what we're doing, man. That's what it's about. All right, and through Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we have the ability to do this, man. Through the grace of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we have the ability, all right, to show the Lord that we're not just dirtbags, man.
If the Lord be for us, who can be against us, man? Hey, you can conquer anything. Hey, man, the Lord's with us, bro. We're still out here, week in, week out, months, years. Hey, coming out here diligently, man. Preaching this truth. Hey, man. Hey, the Lord's with us, man. You have them low times you feel through. But hey, you keep pushing, man.
You go through a lot of things.
Hey,
deal with a lot of things, man.
Yeah. People in the world will never understand what we deal with, man. We're constantly at work. A spiritual battle, man. 24/7 everywhere you go. Whether it be work, you go to the store, you're by yourself trying to sleep, battling demons and shit. It's mental fortitude, mental toughness. It all starts in our mind. You got the praying, you got fasting, you have faith, the reading. Hey, all these they help.
And then beyond all of that, you got the hand of the Lord, which holdeth you up to keep you from falling. Real quick, let me get a scripture here. This is Psalm 37 and 23. It says, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hand. So you also have that. If you have the elect, man, the Lord's not going to let you fall anyways. So no matter what you go through, you're gonna have that, you know, that force keeping you, you know, in the fight, man, keeping you through it. You know, I like that one thing you talked about a while back. How you said, you said those times where you saw only your footsteps. Yeah, it was basically like you had these footsteps next to you, walking with you, and then the footsteps were gone. And he said, well, all those times where you didn't see those footsteps, that was me carrying you.
And that poem is heavy. It's called Footprints in the Sand, where he says he's saying those times that were the heaviest. I only saw one set of footprints, and then it was like the Lord came in. It was like then when I carried you. Even though you felt alone, he felt alone. Those times you only saw one set of footprints. But that's when the Lord comes in, and he'll get you through those times, man. Hey, that's a heavy poem.
Well, that's super heavy, bro. When you think about that, that's super heavy. And the times that were the hardest, you only saw one set of footsteps because I carried you through those times. And there's things that you go through. That's how you'll feel, man. You'll go and you'll get through it and be like, how did I survive that, man? How did I survive that?
Hey, and that's when you think about the scriptures too, where it said that the Lord will not put more anything on you than you can handle. You know, hey, the Lord put you through things, but hey, you feel like, I'm gonna get through this. Hey, I'm still, the Lord's still with me. No matter what it is, He's not gonna put on nothing on you more than you can handle. Hey, Jake's a warrior, man. We got warrior spirits. Hey, we fucking get through anything. And with the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he being with us, man. Hey, man, nothing's impossible. You get through anything, no matter what it is.
Yeah. 1 Corinthians 10 and 13, it says, there hath no temptation taken you but such as is common to man. But Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that you may be able to bear it. Amen. It might be at the point where it's just like, I can't take it anymore. And the Lord will give you that way out.
Let me out. Let me out of here. Yeah. Hey.
But then, as I said, you know, those times give you experience. And that experience gives you patience. And then that patience gives you hope, because you're like, oh man, I got through that, you know what I mean? Well, what else can I get through? Or you know. And you always come out of it with new eyes.
You get the level up, the spiritual level up.
Yeah.
You gain those XP points. Yeah. And those are just, hey, that's just more experience you take in your walk. Just imagine the book of Eli. He was walking solo, but hey, the Lord was always with him.
And it says in the scriptures, the eyes of the righteous are in his head.
Yeah.
You know, he was blind. There's that sign. There's that script where it says you walk by faith, not by sight.
Yeah, at the end of the movie, you realize he was blind the whole time. He was just murking everybody. The Lord was guiding him.
And you think about it, you know, you walk by faith and not by sight, right? Because you look around and you might think, man, all these people are just, it's like a day like any other. These people walking up and down the street, man. You know, they're still going to the movies, eating ice cream, and, you know, drinking strawberry milkshakes and stuff. It's like, man, When's the Lord coming? See, but we walk by faith. We also see what's really going down. We see the buildup. There's only so many times a market can crash before it's kaput. You know what I'm saying? Before it's done for it, man. You know, you had throughout history different crashes, and every time the dollar gets devalued more every time. And right now, you know, it's at a dangerous. The economy's at a dangerous. We're entering into the times of scarceness. There's not going to be any food. There's not going to be any gas for your cars. There's not going to be any services to help you. It's just going to be you in a mad world. In a world gone mad.
No 911.
No 911. The cops are going to be bugging out themselves.
Hey man, that's a big part of the reason why there ain't fucking madness going on everywhere. Because you can still call the cops, call 911. They'll always come through with badges and guns and handcuffs. You feel so much safe. You know, unless you're a Jake, you try to avoid the cops altogether. I don't even want to talk to them. I'll walk the other way. But for the most part, people feel safe because they got 911 right there on their cell phone. When that shit's through, hey, it's everybody for themselves, man. They'll be snatching up your women, throwing them in the trunk, snatching up children. It's gonna be madness out here. It's gonna be fucking the purge. You know? And they're talking about, what happened to the EMP attack happens. Everything's through cars, because everything's around electronics. Your cars are going to be through. All the lights going to be out. No internet. No cell service. Everything's just going to go dark. People are lost in the internet. The matrix. They don't even know they're alive. They're just on their phone, TikTok all day and shit. What happens when that's gone? People are going to bug out. What? We're alive? Then wake up. Wake up and shit. We're living. Well, you're not gonna have distraction enough time. You have to face what's in front of you.
But these, we can look around and see. Most people, if you're not in the spirit, if you don't have this knowledge, you don't understand what you're living in. You can't fathom the things that we see when we look around. We see Idumea, Petra, all right, Rome, Babylon. We have the slavery of Egypt. Okay, we see all this wickedness that's going on in the earth, and how Yahweh Bashim Yahushai destroys evil, man. And wickedness is, man, just go to 2 Ezra 15. Wickedness is at a super high level now. You got more and more of these people that are getting on this bug out train. Talking about gender pronouns. I'm non-binary. How the fuck how are you non-binary but you still sexually active? That doesn't even make sense. You're gonna have sex organs, but you non-binary. Like you don't have a gender. You're not gender specific. That don't fucking make sense. You're a loon. You're an absolute lunatic, man. Whatever. But you see how these people are bugging the fuck out. That's why the Lord said He's going to destroy this place like Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed, man. It's going to be uninhabitable. Lord fucking hates this place, and it's just getting worse by the day. You know, I'll be looking on social media, and I'll see things that's like, okay, you know, this is a reasonable post. And then you look at the comments, and all these people are bugging out on this person that made a reasonable post. And they're just saying the craziest shit. Like, fucking people actually believe this shit? You know, you say something like, oh, yeah, you know, children shouldn't be able to reassign their gender, reassign their, you know, and somebody says something like that, you're like, hey, that's agreeable, you know, children shouldn't be able to make decisions like that, and then you'll have fucking people posting that are in disagreement with it. And you're just like, what in the fuck is going on to the world, man?
Well, people are marching for abortion. Give us back our abortion rights. That's fucking madness. You're marching to kill babies.
Marching.
Legit mad about it. Fuck hell. It's madness. In Babylon, it's fucking confusion.
Yeah, but if Esau tells you that they found microbes on Mars, you'll call that life on Mars. But a fetus isn't life. That's not a baby. How does that make any damn sense to you? Yeah, Mark. Yeah. Going to war over being able to terminate their children, and they just. You know, over some whole shit, man. Over some whole ass shit. It's just women wanting to be able to have no responsibility. Go ahead.
There's 2 Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not their incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Yeah, see? What do we care? That's why I don't give a shit. That's why nothing really bugging me out, bro. Like, I'll see stuff and be like, you know, I'll have my feelings about it, but I don't get into a rage over anything, man. I don't care, because this place is gonna get turned into fucking ash. And everybody that has that mindset is gonna fucking be in with it. Go ahead.
Behold, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. You just see all the madness going on in the world. I didn't even know this, but they have like Disney World and fucking crazy ass places, man. They have like Disneyland and the weirdest fucking places, man. Like, some third world shit. You know what I mean? Like, some shit that's just like they got a Disneyland. What the fuck? America is more prevalent in other countries than even I understood. I seen that. I was reading about that, so I was like, holy shit. America is spreading this wickedness throughout the four corners of the earth, bro. That's why I say all nations have drunk of that wine, man. You know? Then go ahead.
Hey, yeah, when you go to the Disneyland thing, Walt Disney, that motherfucker was a high-level Mason. He was a 33rd degree Mason. That motherfucker was doing all kinds of wicked shit.
Well, you think about it, man. Disney will destroy your heritage. You know, take a look at some of the movies. Let's go use Mulan for example. What was Mulan all about? Mulan was all about a warrior woman in feudal China. And what was the penalty of impersonating a soldier as a woman was death. They would cut your head off. In that movie, they let her go, and then what? She became like the fucking the hero of all China. But that's madness when you like think about it. That's complete madness. But then you put that over there, and you got all these people bugging out watching it. And then next thing you know, there's feminists and women's rights, and you need to treat us better, and you know, like it just. That's why there's that story where a king had to put away his wife. He got like a new wife because his wife bucked up against him, didn't listen to his commandment. And then they had a council on. They were like, well, other lords' women are gonna see it. They're gonna buck up against their husbands. So we gotta make a show of force. You know what I mean? Because that's a demon. That's that demon that gets planted. That seed gets planted in the mind, and it's just, man, a woman could be a warrior, or could be a hero, a soldier, you know. And then you see the reality of it, and it's like, you know, not really though.
Oh, even them trans things that go into women's sports, they fucking dominate that shit.
Yeah.
Why? Because they're originally men, boys.
They were a men.
Yeah.
They were a men. They still are a men.
Yeah. That testosterone and shit. That's for war, man.
You watch those videos with those trans people that are like wrestling girls and shit. All you see is a man beating the shit out of a woman, bro. The woman, you see the picture, the man's got her in a chokehold and the woman's just like, it just looks like she's being strangled to death.
Just ragdolling the bitch, just throwing her.
You know? I seen a video where I don't remember how, it was years ago. This woman was the Muay Thai champion of the world. Or of her country, whatever the fucking case may be. She was a champ in the women's division. And somebody put a demon in her head and said she could probably even beat men. She went on to go and fight an amateur, nobody Muay Thai fighter, and she got the crud beat out of her. And he couldn't fight. You watch the video, she was obviously a better fighter. But he was just a man, and he was eating her punches and dishing out shit she couldn't take. But yeah, that woman at UFC had her skull busted, bro. Her fucking whole cranium got cracked into pieces like a windshield. Because that big ass motherfucker kneed her in the head. You imagine Mike Tyson with a wig that's in the women's division, fucking just annihilating bitches, bro. This place is wicked, bro.
Hey, that shit hella funny. Some of you bitches deserve that shit.
Hey, if you're willing to take that fight, hey, pride goes before destruction. You gotta take that fight. You deserve you fucking deserve what you got.
I just hate the meme.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, keep going, man.
Back in 2 Ezra 15:7, therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And therefore, saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
Yeah, you Israelites are led as a flock to the slaughter. Flock to the slaughter. Flock to the slaughter. Flock to the slaughter, man. You know, Jake is so easily manipulated in this society. It's fucking ridiculous.
Well, I mean, just look at the music. You just speak madness and put a dope beat and rhyme to it, rhyme scheme to it.
Oh man.
Hey, fucking Jake is entranced by it.
Eat it up like candy.
Yep.
Grandfather.
Like, yeah. Oh, this motherfucker bad as fuck. I want to do what he's doing. You know, I want to rob niggas. You know, I want to fuck other dudes' bitches.
I can't stand the way these little motherfuckers talk, bro. Cap. No cap. Cap. Oh my God, bro, I can't stand. You say some shit, you like, oh, hey man, I'm about to go and do this. Cap. I just want to kick somebody in the face, bro. I can't stand this shit, bro. Cap. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Not to hate on the way somebody talks, but I mean, I just feel like it's the Generation Z. It's like language is getting smaller and smaller. You know what I'm saying? Like you only get one word motherfucking answers from, you know. Man.
Well, hey, that's social media too. It lowers your attention span.
Lowers your intelligence, man.
It's idiocracy. Or is it when he's trying to talk, when he tried to speak with him, he sounded faggot and pompous. Pompous and faggot. Their language deteriorated into like Valley Girl, inner city slang, and various grunts. That's how that's going to. The fuck? This place is madness. It's degenerating.
The court system, he said, let's see if we can't get a verdict up in here. And the whole court system, the lawyers are just like, douche, fag, gay. Every time he would start talking, they would just start laughing at him and shit. Yeah, man, this world is just getting more and more retarded, man. Just more and more stupid, man. Go ahead, keep going.
That's 2nd Ezra 15 and 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful constellation.
But that shows you that there's going to be a famine, man. And the Lord ain't going to let no food be grown. You know, his mind, he's going to starve people to death, man. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. And you Israelites are going to get left out to dry, man. Because they already call you, what do they call you? They already call you useless eaters. Just a drain on the economy. Imagine when the economy collapses, what are you going to be? What are they going to say about you? What are they going to paint you as, man? You know? They're going to say it's all your fault. What are you contributing? What are you contributing to society?
William? You're just breathing up all our oxygen.
You're just breathing all our air. That's all you're doing.
2nd Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into his city, and shall not be able. For because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of lack of bread, and for great tribulation.
Yeah, man. You think about what's going to happen in the J communities. That's why it's called Jacob's Trouble, man. You're going to be in these different, look at Merced, man. Merced is mostly a J city, bro. And just look at it. Look at what it is. Ain't shit here, bro. Nothing but crystal meth. Ain't nothing but crack here, bro. And gang members.
It was actually on a big documentary on YouTube. They were just recording the Merced Tower. You're like, yeah, there's a center spot for the tranca. You know, there's tweakers everywhere and shit. You know, when the sun goes down there, oh, you just see them skittering across the road and shit.
Man, what, last week, the mud, screaming and shit. Smells like piss.
Everybody's just trying to escape reality and shit.
See, and then you got different places like you know where all them Elamites and stuff live. Dublin.
Yeah.
It's like a rich place. Or like man, what the fuck is it? Up in the hills, man.
Yeah, in Turlock, hella Assyrians live there.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about like rich places. You're gonna have places like this. It's gonna go and overrun rich places. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have the downtrodden. They shall not reward their kings nor their princes, man. Hey man, people are gonna be going to the mayor's house, talking about for hunger.
Yeah, all them gated communities.
That's why I said, how are you rich, man? You Edomites, you people, like, man, the other nations that are living good and shit, man. Y'all, the rich men. You in them real nice neighborhoods. Hey man, that neighborhood down the street that you avoid, they're coming to you. They're gonna come to see you. Cause that neighborhood's gonna be fucked off. They're gonna be killing each other like crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then the rich people, they're gonna have private security, private military, all that shit. You know. But all of us that don't have money, you either gonna have the Lord, or you're gonna have a real rough time, man.
Hey, that's the only hope, man. It is the Lord. The Lord will save us, man.
Yep. We ain't got nothing else. We ain't got no private security. No fuck. You watch The Purge, all the rich people, they got they push the button and then the metal the steel gates come down and shit to protect them from all the chaos. You don't got none of that shit. You don't got money like that.
Yeah, they got turrets.
Yeah, man. Snipers in the trees.
Yeah. Hey, really, even if you have a gun, man, hey, what are you gonna do when you run out of bullets? Well, now what? Now you're fucked. Or if you have a sword, you're gonna get tired just swinging this shit.
Well, get Amos 5 and 18. It sums it up perfectly, man. It's just.
There's Amos 5 and 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, Yahweh, to what end is it for you? The day of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord, Yahweh, be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it?
Yeah. So it's just, you escape from one thing, you run into another thing. And you escape from that thing, you think you're good, and then something else comes up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the hunger don't get you, hey man, some crazy gang member might get you. You know, if some cannibal don't get you, fucking martial law troop will get you. You know? Martial law troop don't get you, some pack of wild dogs might eat you. It's just, the list goes on and on all the way until nuclear missiles come and just decimate what's left. Because there is no, it says very dark and no brightness in it. Because at the end of it, first there's going to be all this madness going on, and then at the end of the day, the Lord's going to come back and you ain't going to be, oh Lord, no, he's going to burn your ass up. There's going to be nuclear missiles falling on you, and then there's going to be some alien stuff in the air that you just gonna be bugging the fuck out on them, man.
Chariots.
Chariots, man. Hey, because we've seen them in the sky, you know, but we don't know what they look like up close. But they're gonna be terrible when they come. You're gonna look at these things, and they're not gonna look nice, man. They're gonna look fucking mean.
What's that one? Be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, but the heathen are dismayed at them.
Yeah. Well, you had that video a long time ago. And you had the chariots. And this dude was yelling at a cop. He's like, "You should be shooting at that thing. What is that?" Well, the Lord's actually gonna come down, man. And he said when he comes, all knees are gonna be like water. You're gonna be weak. You're gonna be weak in the knees, man. Having a hard time standing up. Oh, it's from the sight of it, man. Oh, we don't know what that's gonna look, man. We're gonna bug out. Oh, the Lord comes back, man. Got all this hell going on, and at the end of the day, man, the Lord is coming back to bring more destruction on top of it. The nukes are coming to decimate the land. That's the end of it. The nukes are going to completely annihilate America. Anybody that's on this continent is going to get fucking roasted, man.
Yeah, if you want somewhat like a visual depiction, watch the, I think it's like a Reebok commercial, the week, the greatest week or something like that, where it shows a bunch of shit going down. There's fucking zombies, there's chariots lifting people up. You got the Leviathan coming out the ocean. You know, all kinds of chaos happening around. You know. Hey, that's a small little sample of what's going to be going on.
Watch that movie, The Knowing. It shows the earth and then that fire just sweeping over the earth. That's the besom of destruction. The broom of destruction. That's how I imagine. I went out of my backyard on the porch. You know, it's got those big the push broom.
Yeah.
Just sweeping all the dirt off. That's what it's going to be like, man. The Lord's just going to come with the push broom, scrubbing the deck. So yeah, I mean that's the thing, man. Hey, get right with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, bro. You the Israelites, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man, has a special place in his heart for you. You know, shit.
Modern living, vintage living. Yeah.
All right, this is 2 Peter 2 and 2 Peter 3 and 9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. You know, all the elect should come to repentance, man. So if you hear this word, man, and it moves you, you know, get right with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai while there's still time, because there's still time. With that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Harakak.
Double honors to the apostles and those of great most honor. Shalom to the hopefully elect.
Shalom.